Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Dawn with Scrapbook Sage. I have a fun Southwest journal I'm sharing with you. It is covered in this really beautiful upholstery fabric. But before I get into that, I just want to say thank you so much for joining my channels and checking out my Scrapbook Sage Facebook page and my Etsy shop, which is Scrapbook Sage on Etsy. I really appreciate all those who have been following me or checking things out. It's fun to go ahead and start a business like this, but it does take some time to build up some followers and people who are interested in your shop. So if you like this journal, go ahead and check me out, and I'm so thankful for that. So hit the subscribe button and like and notification button so you can get some more of these videos, get some inspiration for your own junk journals, or get some creative ideas for the holidays that are coming up, or people in your life who you know like to memory keep and journal. So I made this for a really sweet family. The mother lives locally and her daughter is in the Southwest. And she asked me to make a journal for her daughter. They send letters back to each other. And she wanted to make sure that her daughter had a place to store those letters. So I thought that was really, really sweet. I will be handing this off to her later today, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video and just show you how much fun it is to be creative and have a fun place to write and keep things that are really special to you. So it is a 3-signature binder. It is covered in this beautiful upholstery fabric that was handpicked by the client. And I made these little dangles here, and they're all bright colors and representative of the Southwest. So inside here, I just have a few pieces of embellishment here and my business card. Throughout the book, I use digitals from this digital kit is from Dot's Inspirations on Etsy. This is from Lindsay Zenner at Nevermore Creations. I use several of her kits, so I mention her often. It's Nevermore Creations 17. And this was a fun stamp that I used, that I did the Art Atelier Happy Mail or haul that I did recently, and I love this stamp, so I got to use it in this book here. And I have wallpaper as the inside lining of this journal. So it's nice to have wallpaper and upholstery fabric. I've upcycled a cereal box for this. This little label is from my friend Trisha Cole. She is with the Cool Cole family, and she contributed to this journal as well with her digital kit, Go West digital kit. She doesn't have it yet up on her website, but at the Cool Cole family on Etsy, but she hopes to have it up soon. But she let me go ahead and debut it. I actually debuted it in my cousin's journal, but it was perfect for this one as well. And so this is hers as well. And I have some really cool pages. I will make some of these available in my shop too. That are marks. They're like the back or the bottom of plates and different type of pottery and stuff like that. I coffee dyed this one, and when I coffee dye things, I use an old pan that has rust on it, and so it has this really fun patina. This is from Lindsay Zenner as well as this page. I had fun making just a little piece of ephemera here that is stitched with those birds. It was fun laying that up. And she wanted to have a food-inspired, Southwest food-inspired digital kit. So I went ahead and made that for her. So I've got some pages in here about different types of foods and how they're good for you and different things like that. And I have this great little book that has bottles in it, and it names the bottles. Like, so there's A1 sauce, Baldwin celery soda, clam bouillon, Burnham's, and the other different companies. So it shows you how they were made and what type of shapes they are. So I think that's really cool. I did just a cotton ruffle here. Still learning how to use my sewing machine, so that was one of my pieces, but they're a lot of fun to put in the journals. And then Carolyn's Craft Tree sent me some Happy Mail, and this was some of the paper in that. So it was fun to use that as well. And I went ahead and provided she likes mandalas, so I went ahead and gave her a color sheet to work on there. This is from my Southwest Memoirs journal, and this is from Lindsay Zenner, her Vintage Image Club. This is Trisha's, this is mine. This is Lindsay's. And that's Lindsay's as well. And this is from my Southwest Memoirs as well. So it was really fun creating this. So Trisha and I, she is local right now. She's not traveling at the moment, but she went ahead and gave me some napkins. And inside of the napkins has a recipe. So I thought that was appropriate for this book. So I just sort of tucked that in there. And I've tucked one in another location as well. So this is from my Southwest Memoirs digital kit. And you can find that on Scrapbook Sage on Etsy. And I really appreciate all you guys following me and checking out my Etsy store. I will get some more things in there. It's fun just learning all these different parts of the business. So I appreciate your patience with me and hope that you'll continue to check things out on a weekly or monthly basis and see if there's anything fun that you have in there, anything new and fun you want in there. So this is one, this is really fun. I modified this from my kit because this had more Indian themes in it, so I modified this for the customer. So I can do that for you. If you want to custom order a kit and there's things that you want in it, I'll do my best to try to represent it to some degree. So, and customize it as well as possible for you guys. So you've seen most of these. Oh, and these owls are so much fun. I may have mentioned this before, but this is from Elsie Bell's bookshelf on Etsy as well, and she has a really cool owl kit there. This is from Lindsay Zenner. So I had fun making this border right here. I just had those little wooden stamps that have flowers, and I just stamped them and made a little border, and it actually turned out pretty good. I was happy how it turned out. So as we have, we all have those white pages out every now and then. I ran out of ink, and so usually I print things back to back. Like I'll have one page printed and then the other. But this one is just. This is one of those extra pages I received from Caroline, and I thought it worked because she liked to have some rose themes in there as well. So I just put these in here, and they seem to work really good. And so I have a wild rose picture here. This kit is from my Albany Blues. Or that page is from my Albany Blues. And so I have some more... I've got that little, I have another fox piece of ephemera here. That is from Lindsay's Vintage Image Club. This is from Elsie Bell. She's got a fall kit. And then this is one of her owls. And it says Nature Lover. So that's really cute. Let me turn it this way. So there's the owl. That's cool how she did that. And so one thing that I like to do is like I'll print out, let's say I'm printing things up and I ended up, the printer doesn't print the whole page, or I ended up printing it the wrong way, like not making it portrait. I like to just use a lot of I just cut down those pieces and use them to make the belly bands and the little tucks and stuff like that. So that's a good way to use up those pieces that, oh no, that happened. And that's a good way to just go ahead. You can save them and use them for other things. So again, this is a page that is in my kit. Actually, I think this is not this design. It's more of an Indian design. But if you like this background, because the mother said, oh, that mandala is really cool, but she wasn't a fan of the images that I had on there. So I went ahead and changed those up. And then it worked out really well. I had another magazine that had some fun design, some food designs in it that are more modern and really cool. So my friend Trisha and I got together and did we're just cutting ephemera out of different books. And this was one book that I ended up cutting up. And I wasn't going to, it just so happened we were going through that book and it ended up to be a nice little, I had already finished binding this book, and I just did I just took some raspberry washi tape and put that in there. So the customer has some place to journal, and she has more of the food theme going on here. So that worked out really well. And this is a stamp that I got last fall from, I think it was Tuesday morning when we went. This is one of Nevermore Creation 17's Baker's Dozen. And this is Ethel's Farm from there. And this page that you're seeing here throughout the book is her rose gold collection. I was trying to remember the name of it. This is also Lindsay's old books and Ethel's Farm. This is a sticker that has some food on it from our atelier that I recently received. And this label it's from Elsie Bell's Owl's book. So this was just really fun to make. I decided to get a little bit whimsical and put some little owl washi tape up there. That was cute. And this is from my digital kit, Albany Blues. This is just a piece that I had took my scraps and layered them, and it's fun to put things on that. And I have different pieces of embellishment. If she wants to add something onto that, she's welcome to do that. I tried to leave some room for her to play with. I do that a little bit, like I may embellishment. I put embellishments throughout, but I like to leave some space for people to play and make it their own as well. So this is this owl is from the Cool Cole family. And I'm one of those people that's not as patient as I need to be. This is from Lindsay's Vintage Image Club. It's in public domain though. And then there's Authentique. It's from Elsie Bell's bookshelf. And then here is just a colored envelope that I put some ephemera in for the customer. This is one of Lindsay Zenner's pages. As well as this one. And then here's a pocket here that I put a doily and another one of those napkins that has a recipe on it. And she likes wildlife, so I put the wolf on there. And here's another cute pocket with some more pages that she can use in and embellish her book with. So I had a lot of fun making this journal. I hope you enjoyed it and you got some ideas of how to just use things that you might have around your house to add to books and make it more interesting and really beautiful. I have a vintage postcard here. And just a bird that is eating a cricket. I thought that was cute. And this was a piece of ephemera, or this was an applique that I had received in Happy Mail, and it's been sitting around. I just thought it looked really cool. It's beautiful. This is beadwork, and I'm like, oh wow, that is really stunning. So it's something that I went ahead and gifted this customer because she's just so sweet. When we were chatting, she was a lot of fun to chat with. And and she wanted to have some faith-based inspiration as well. I'm sorry, let me move this over here. And so it was fun to put things in there. And I had a garden journal, and so there's some carrots there that seemed to work out just fine. And then again, here's one of those pages that I went ahead and did a flip out and attached with some washi tape. But it has sort of that Southwest cool vibe to it. This is Trisha's kit. And then Kim Anderson does these cute little rose and couples, and I thought that was sweet as well. This is a washi sticker that was from our atelier. This is Lindsay Zenner's page. I love that I had this available for the herbs. Since she loves to cook, it seems like that would work really well. And this is a piece of sari silk from Trisha that she gave me some sari silk, and I made a little ribbon out of that extra piece there. And this was sweet. So I got this set of books, children's books, and this is the loveliest of trees, and it has a cute little poem. And and then this one also has a couple of the poems. You can see the child there's some lines on here, there's some pin marks on here, but there's two other poems called Frolic and Firefly. But the images are just so sweet. It's fun to be able to add those to the book. And then I just have some images from Lindsay's Image Club that says pure spices, cloves, and mustard. So my client asked me to go ahead and sign the book, so I did that for her. And so there you go. It was a lot of fun to make. I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through. It was really fun to share it with you, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.